You can tell your editor the next reporter goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. I've seen all his films. He's great. Is this the only still we've got?
Yes, but we're going to have a lot more soon, aren't we, Shirley? Lots of lovely photographs.
As I said on the phone,
yes, Dennis. Yes, Jeffrey. I'll see you in a second. Right, then. Off you go, Shirley. Off you go. Good luck. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. Really, please don't take it to heart.
That Burley's mad. Stop raving.
But he wouldn't dare touch a woman. Shirley.
Oh,
Shirley.
no. Well, we'll never know, will we? If anything else comes up, I'll be in my office.
Shirley.
No.
Shirley, open this door. Shirley.
No!
Shirley, look. The two biggest stars in the world separate after 10 years of seemingly happy marriage. People want to know why. It's my duty to give them a fact.
You interview him.
Open the door. Look, what sort of assignments you want? Interviews with children and old ladies?
I'll take it.
Open this door.
No.
Shirley, come on, let me in. What are you trying to do? Make me look an idiot in front of the whole staff?
You are an idiot if you think I'm going to go out there and get myself busted up for two movie stars who get divorced.
So Burley's a bit short-tempered.
A bit short-tempered?
Well, what kind of a reporter are you?
A cowardly reporter. Call me that.
All right. If that's the way you want it.
Oh, come on. That's the way I want it. My answer is no. No.
I don't care how ill he is. I don't care whether he's dying. If he doesn't have those papers...
Fresh towels.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be round there to put him out of his misery.
I should collect the old ones.
Our Bach concert continues to the third movement of Suite Number 3 in D major.
Your camera's showing.
Camera? My camera?
Yes, that camera. The one you're going to follow through that window.
Leave my camera alone.
Camera.
Give it to me. I'm a karate expert.
So am I. It should make an interesting contest.
Don't take this out on me just because your wife left you.
For your information, she didn't leave me. I left her.
That's not her story.
Oh, isn't it? Well, I'm prepared to bet that she may have omitted telling you about her.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. The oldest trick in the book, and I fall into it.
All right, you and your camera are safe. Now, get out.
She may have omitted telling me about what?
Out.
I mean, after 7 years of marriage, it seems ridiculous that it should come to this.
10 years.
10? Is it 10?
Out.
You know, if you refuse to discuss it, that can only mean one thing.
Look, don't push your luck. Just be thankful you're getting out of here in one piece. What?
What?
What's the only one thing it can mean?
Well, that whatever it is must be extremely important. I mean, you have had your fights before, haven't you? Gracious, you've had classic fights, front-page fights, but they've always ended in wildly romantic reconciliations, haven't they?
Yes. We did have some beauties, didn't we?
But now this time, it's different. No kissing, no making up. No second honeymoon? Just a divorce.
So?
Well, so it can only mean one thing. Here's another woman.
I have not, I can assure you, found another woman.
And you've fallen in love with her. She pretty?
Is who pretty?
This other woman.
There isn't anyone.
Young, I suppose.
Look, will you get it into your thick head? There is not another
I
woman.
don't really blame you. All the pretty young girls around. You probably met her at a party and liked her.
I haven't met anyone. Boots on the other foot. You should ask her. I've done it again, haven't I?
You gonna get drunk?
Quite possibly.
That can only mean one thing.
I'm going to regret this, but what is the only one thing it can mean?
You're trying to forget your wife.
Already forgotten her.
You're trying to forget her, and that can only mean one thing.
Well, don't stop now. Get it off your chest.
You're still in love with her.
I'm still in love with her.
See? Told you.
Well, you can't be in love with somebody for 10 years and then just stop being overnight. Nobody could switch off that fast.
Why switch off at all?
Well, I happen to be rather old-fashioned about wives having affairs, particularly wives of mine.
Oh.
Oh.
Is she in love with this fella?
Oh, I shouldn't think so. It's the old story. I was away on a long location. She went to a party. Too much of this, and on top of that, a good-looking young fellow paying her a lot of attention. You came for a story. You got one, didn't you?
You're gonna give me indigestion.
I can give you more than that.
Here, hold that.
Did you have a good lunch?
Well, it was quick. Hey, Shirley. I don't want to get wet.
You don't want to catch pneumonia.
Let me see that.
Could I have a little?
All right. Hey, this is good. Very good. We'll use Burley's picture on the front cover and make it the lead story.
Suppose he goes back to her.
For next Tuesday, bite your tongue. Ruin the story.
He's still in love.
It's immaterial. Look, allow me to know my own sex. His pride is hurt. That takes time to mend. Never make it before we publish.
Suppose someone gave him a nudge.
Shirley? Leave it alone.
Look, when this thing gets flashed all over the place, both of their prides will be involved, and then they'll never get back together again.
Shirley, I want you to pick up your tickets at the airport.
What for?
I want you on another assignment.
You know, my problem, I really liked him. I liked what they had together, and I guess I just don't want to see it fall apart.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yeah,
You mess this story, you're fired.
yeah. Could you tell me if Mr. Richard Burley is in, please?
I'm afraid Mr. Burley has just this minute left,
Just
madame.
now?
Yes.
Oh. Do you know where he went by any chance?
I have no idea, madame.
No. Thank you.
I take this, it's mine. Which way to going up? This one less than nice. You said S-J. Good evening, Juan.
Mr. Richard Burley, has he left?
Yes, he has.
Oh, no, I wanted to catch him. Oh, I have to deliver this to him. He forgot it. He'll be absolutely furious if he doesn't get it. Could you tell me where he went?
Very important, madam.
Extremely important. He'll be absolutely furious. I shouldn't have let him go without it, but there you are.
Very important.
Extremely important, sir. Just tell me, perhaps he went...
One, two with luck. No longer than 3.
3 weeks.
Months.
3 months.
Well, that's if everything's straightforward, yes.
Could I have a Campari and soda, please?
How did you find out where I was?
Oh, what a coincidence, for goodness sake.
I should have thrown you out that window.
You two know each other. Allow me.
Hello.
Hello. I'm in the chair here. Here we are.
In the what?
In the chair.
What does that mean?
Well, it's all English expression for I'm buying the drinks.
Well, I'm Shirley Logan.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
No, Henry Ottershaw.
Oh, how do you do?
And I'm
Henry.
Burley, having a quiet drink with my lawyer about my business.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you
Yeah.
mind if we continue with my business? Now, look,
course not.
Henry, I have to leave Tuesday week for New York.
Ah.
So, if we could get away then...
Look at this other coincidence, would you?
Oh.
Look, I just found these
Super.
pictures of you and Mary lying around, you know? Look, isn't this the fight you had in Paris? The one right after the fight. I remember
Rome.
this picture.
Oh,
Rome.
I say, was that the fight you had about who got top billing on your last picture?
No, I think that was this one.
Oh,
Henry,
That was a beautiful fight. Now, here's
we
another
were
one.
about to discuss
This
the
fight
money.
happened in Antique,
Now, I
I
suggest a
believe.
straight split down the middle.
They fight lovely, don't they? Look at that one.
Oh,
I think
where's
that
that?
must...
It
Middle
won't
East.
work, Shirley.
Never can tell.
That's not the point.
That is the point. You always have such lovely fights, and then you make up. So
Well, this time there's nothing to have a fight about.
why don't you make a fight?
We can't have a fight now. Her position is indefensible.
Oh, you are self-righteous, aren't you? I suppose you've never made that scene yourself.
Now, Henry, where were we?
We were discussing how he's lost his pride.
Oh.
Yes, the money.
Oh, the money, yes. Well, I think that a split down the middle seems very fair.
Very likely. Gentlemen, I must be going now.
Oh,
Very nice to have met you.
very nice to have met you.
Some other time.
I hope so, yes.
I'm not through.
Goodbye.
Good night. Excuse me, is Mrs. Mary Burley in, please?
Oh, she's just gone out, madam.
Do you know where she went? It's very important.
I'm afraid I don't.
Thank you. There. I will just let that get down to work. About 15 minutes. You will keep perfectly still, won't you, Mrs. Burley? Mrs. Burley?
Yes?
Could I talk to you, please?
Yes?
I never thought it would come to this.
Come to what?
Please forgive me. But more important, please forgive him.
Forgive who?
He loves you, though. He really loves you. He doesn't love me.
Who only loves who?
Your husband. Oh, if I thought our little affair would have ended in this separation, I never would have done it.
Affair?
I mean, I was lonely and he was lonely. You know how those things are.
You had an affair with my husband.
Oh, please find it in your heart to forgive him, please. It was such a tiny little slip, and it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah. Oh, you have a right to be angry. You have every right in the world to be angry.
Just a minute. Did my husband tell you that I found out about you and him?
Oh, no. I just assumed that that's what this was about.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine.
Please forgive him. Please forgive me, Mrs. Burley.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven. Now, if you don't mind.
Oh, thank you.
Get that stuff off my face!
What are you talking about?
You will find out, you sanctimonious pig. You lecherous hypocrite.
What about 2 years ago?
She confessed.
Who confessed?
She!
Huh.
Think about it. 2 years ago.
I must confess, I am completely at a loss to know...
Please, have you?
Famous old saying, never trust a woman, particularly if it turns out a French one.
French?
Well, that can hardly have escaped your notice. You can cut her accent with a knife.
You miserable. You. For heaven's sake, how many of them were there?
What do you mean, how many?
Well, for starters, we have one American and one Frenchie.
American?
You could never resist Freckles, could you?
Freckles? Oh, her. Look, I never touched her.
It's me who should be divorcing you!
You have the gall to call yourself an injured wife!
Listen who's talking about gall, you middle-aged Casanova!
Middle-aged? Middle-aged?
You heard me!
What do you mean by saying I was middle-aged?
You are, actually. You think you are a boy and you're playing youth?
Well, sometimes I can look a great deal younger than you first thing in the morning.
I beg your pardon. You never see me first thing in the morning. You're too bloody drunk.
That's because it takes you so long to get up.
That has nothing to do with your bloody drinking. Now tell you where to go. I can't
I
go. Where
never
you go?
drink. I never drink before 11 in the morning.
That before 11.
Dennis, have you seen this?
Where is she?
She's in your office. Are you gonna fire her?
It's your own fault.
I know.
I warned you, you know.
I know.
It's nothing personal. It's just the business. I can't make exceptions,
I'm not asking you to make exceptions.
as long as you understand.
I do. I understand.
Darling, I've come to say thank you for saving my marriage.
Mrs. Shirley.
Listen, let's go and have some lunch and have a heart-to-heart. I've never given one of those in-depth interviews. Hello.
Well.
You know, with that crazy husband of mine, my life would make fascinating reading. Don't you?
An in-depth interview.
Yes.
Oh, super. Don't you think your husband will be furious if he talks about himself?
Well, we'll have another fight. Making up is so much fun.
Oh, marvelous. I know a magazine.
See you after lunch. And don't be late.
No, Shirley, that's quite all right. The interview my wife gave you yesterday can stand as is. It was very nice of you to check it through with me, but it really, it wasn't necessary. Oh, no. No, I've no objection to her mentioning my drinking habits. It helps my public image. They like to think of me as a bit of a rogue. Oh, no, on the contrary. It's me that should be thanking you. After all, you brought us together again. Yes, just a couple of lovebirds. Well, you know, Shirley, when two civilized people discuss their problems, it shouldn't be difficult to iron them out in a perfectly affable way. Yes. Okay. Bye.
Oh, darling. Oh, poor darling.
Darling.